bought this house 4.5 years ago, and there's still a lot to do and fix. And today I am going to tackle the front door because Zsolt is working on the shop. We have plans for the bathroom to remodel, but this is something I thought I'm going to take into my own hand. And Zsolt was hesitant at first because he wanted to spray it so it has a nicer finish, but I was like, you know what? I want to get it done, and I'm just going to paint it as is. The door will be open all day, so I'm going to close this area with some plastic so I can keep all the creatures outside of our home. And I was thinking a lot what color I should paint the front door. Red would be nice probably, but I would get bored of it very quickly. Yellow would be a little bit too strong for my taste, and blue would be something that would not resonate with my decor because I like the warmer tones. So I wanna decorate for fall. I wanna use some orange color, and for Christmas I like red, so that would be kind of clashing, well, at least with my taste. And I was thinking just use the same color that we already have on the wall because it's very forgiving for all the colors that I wanna use it with. And we also have this back door that leads to the garage, and I already painted that, so I tried the color. This is the same color, so once it's dry it's gonna get darker, but it was just a wall paint. And now this is an oil-based paint, which I have to tell you, it really stinks. Let's do something fun while the paint dries, but far away from that smell. Lately, I've been working and researching about how to improve the focus and the attention span as well. So that's what I've been practicing, and I painted this summer inspired painting, and I am going to wrap a baby shower gift because I'm gonna go to a baby shower on the weekend. It is recommended to remove these tips as fast as possible because they're gonna stick to the glass and it will be hard to remove. And this is the color that I ended up with. I really like it. I think it just goes with this calm style that I like. And while I'm tackling that area, I'm gonna go to the closet. What else needs to be decluttered? This closet strictly for company when they're coming over because we use the back door where we go through the garage. So we have our coats and shoes there. We have another big project that we're going to start.
It's the same. Yeah, this is the same thing.
Maybe this is too small. But it's kind of more bushy.
I like the bushy one better. This is very...
property needs a lots of work, and we know that when we bought it, but there are things that we didn't even realize until it became an issue. And one of them is there's literally no pathway to the front door, so anyone who comes to our place at the first time or they deliver something, they can't find the front of the house. So sometimes I have to go out and have the confused people there that hey, we are here. And we're going to fix that, and I'm planning to do a very cozy and welcoming pathway. I don't want to use a straight line. I want to have a very nice flow to the entrance, but also I don't want to overdo it so it doesn't complicate things to walk up. And I want to do some landscape around that as well, but as of right now I'm just using wooden sticks to figure out the curves. And this is just a beginning because we have a bigger project that is coming in this area. I had my back and forth for years for a big vase if I should invest in it or not, because I like to cut big branches from the property because it's a nice addition to decorate the dark areas where otherwise other plants would not survive because of the lack of light. And I find this one on sale. It was less than $20. It was 19 something. So I thought it's a great deal, plus it's made from metal, so it's a lightweight and I won't break it. I'm very clumsy. Now that I figured out the layout for the pathway that leads up to our front door, I just have to wait for Joat and the boys, and they're going to use the excavator. So while I wait for them, I'm gonna be inside and I'm going to just declutter a little bit and cleaning out some drawers. I'm going to put some fractionated coconut oil on my wooden tools. I haven't done it for a while and it shows. Everything looks pale, but a little bit of oil and care will bring them back to life. We use this large cutting board multiple times a day, so it's been working really hard, so I'm going to give a loving care for that too. For this project we were supposed to buy, it's kind of like an edge that separates the gravel from the bar dust, and you need that, otherwise they get mixed. And everywhere where we looked, it was so expensive. We wanted to keep this project under $100, which we achieved with this idea that we just figured out as we were desperate to find something that can serve that purpose. So Joel cut from our wood that we have on our property a big log, and from the logs he processed this very thin wood. Just this edge would have been $500 or $600, and originally I wanted to have a white gravel, but we checked out the price. That would have been almost $1,000, so we just went with the gray one, which was $80.
I just wanna love you.
While George is going to work on that, I am going to pack a few orders. Thank you so much for the orders. I so appreciate it. It makes me happy when I can pack them and I know they will have a new lovely home.
We're in this together now. We're in this together now. Give me your love and tell me your secrets. 'Cause we're in this together now. Yeah, we're in this together now. No, 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 no.
We have a heat wave on the way, and today is the first day. It's gonna be really hot, so we're going to stop with the landscaping on the front because this is just gonna be too hot to plant anything. So to have a better ratio for them to survive, we're going to postpone that. But I'm going to make a quick breakfast, and I like to make waffles on the hot days because the waffle maker kind of contains the heat in one little area. It's not like radiating like the oven. Preparing the plants for the hot day. Also, I'm going to harvest lots of tomatoes, and that way they can ripen a little bit faster. So I'm trying to keep up with the harvest, and I already made some summer foods that we really like. With pepper and tomatoes and onions. I cook them together and I add eggs afterwards. We have some zucchinis and we have lots of chives, so that's gonna be partly the presents I like to give to my friends. I like to dehydrate them, and since it's gonna be very sunny and dry, this is a perfect time to preserve them. Am I surprised that food boiled out of the pot? Nope. That is very typical of me. I put something up and I completely forgot about that. So I cranked it up to the 9th, and once it boils, I can just turn it down. Well, I didn't wait until it boiled. I just left and I completely forgot about it. It's so hot already. It's time to close down the windows. another thing that I have to think about over the summer is what I want to decorate with on the fall, because I don't like to purchase new decors. I just like to use whatever I find on our property or side of the road. And I have so many favorite few, and it smells so amazing. It smells like honey. George, who was suspicious of the smell of the thyme and basil, I am going to wash and chop off all the chives, and I have these 2 large baskets. These are from Goodwill and I bought them. I don't even remember when I bought them, but it's been a very long time. And I'm just going to put some paper towel on it, and that's where I'm going to spread these cut up chives. I like to use my dehydrator machine, but since it's a very dry and sunny day, I think this is gonna work just as well. And I have a lot, so I'm not sure if I can dry it by tonight, but even if it's not dry, I can put that into the dehydrator tonight. Last time I filled up all the big jars in my pantry. Today I want to focus on the herbs and spices, and I actually want to categorize them in 2 separate organization system, because I have these little ones that I love so much. I can just grab them because it comes with a tray, so I can keep it in the dark, and if I cook I can just pull it out and have it handy on the countertop. However, look what I find. However, I want to use bigger jars for those kind of spices where I need to use a bigger amount. I'm talking about when I'm making spaghetti and I need the Italian herbs. I use at least 3 tablespoons, and pumpkin spice, that is again 3 tablespoons if I make a pie or something. So that doesn't make sense to keep them in a smaller jar. So this medium one will work fine. This is a taco spice. This is something I use more of it, so the sprinkling one wouldn't be enough, but I like the small one to sprinkle into some on the chicken or into the soup, so it's handy. But I have to rethink how I cook and apply the system, how it works better for me. It is also a great time to reevaluate what I have in the pantry, and I just find some mulling spice. It smells so amazing. I just going to make some tea with that because the smell is so good. And I didn't have this in the jar, so I didn't see that and I forgot about it. So this is a good time to put it into a jar. That's why I love these shallow shelves in my pantry and my jars, because if I get to see it, I don't forget about it. But if I don't see it, it will be forgotten. Yesterday night was so hot, I just ditched the whole organizing and I'm getting back to it this morning when the weather is more fresh. The chives dried really well in this weather, but I had to give a little bit of a nudge in this dehydrator machine just to be sure it's all the way dry. Make sure I don't collect any more as I store it. And as the weather cools down a little bit, we can work on the landscape more and the other bigger project that I mentioned earlier. We are gearing up for that. I hope that you are having a great summer and you had a great week, and enjoy the rest of the weekends. And if you enjoyed this video, I will see you soon in the next video. Bye! Thanks for watching!